Marathon. Today I'm going to show you how to reach the ski resort in Farming Simulator 2022. Farming Simulator 2022 provides a highly realistic insight into the everyday life of an average farmer. Once you have joined a farm, you never run out of exciting tasks, like harvesting crops, local townsfolk, or getting stuck in traffic jams. After a hard day's work, oftentimes you desire for recreation, though the skiing resort lies far away in the mountainside. The fastest way to reach it begins at your chicken coop. Wait until your chickens have laid a couple of eggs. Then, grab your 81 kilograms of fresh raw eggs and begin the ascent. Naturally, you can also climb up vertically. Because raw eggs are strong and stable, you do not need to worry about falling down. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this little video.
Alright, hello. My name is JazzY. Welcome to Tarzan. Let's not waste any more time, because this is not a very intense run. So, 3, 2, 1, go. So, this game came out in 1999. It is based off of the Disney movie, as one can see. The category I'm running is any percent easy, and easy because it's just faster. You take less damage from enemies, and other enemies die faster when you hit them. And it's also separated by what version of Windows you're running. So Windows 7 has its own category, and then anything after that has its own category. The reason being, anything after Windows 7 just runs slower. Nobody really knows why. It does. You might also notice that this has no music whatsoever. That is because we're playing on the PC version, and for some reason the PC version just doesn't have any music in it. Which is a damn shame, because the best part of this game is listening to the sweet tunes of Phil Collins. But instead, we're just doing some sweet jungle ASMR currently. The run itself is pretty straightforward. This is pretty much it. We'll be running and jumping occasionally and throwing a couple of fruit on our way. There's one trick that I'll try later on in one of the later levels, but that's pretty much it. There's just a bunch of smaller, tiny optimizations, and there's some surprisingly hard jumps that you have to make that are actually fully intended, but we also get to those when we get to them. Being in the air is generally slower, because every time you land, you stutter a little bit, so you want to stay on the ground as much as you can. Okay, I'm kind of getting destroyed here. That's fine. You might have also seen those map pieces. They're like drawings of this monkey. There's 4 pieces of those in every level, and if you get all of them, you get like a bonus level, which obviously we don't want to trigger at all. So we'll be avoiding those at all costs. Anytime you fall from a great height, Tarzan also kind of stumbles a little bit, so you'll be seeing if I'm falling off like any ledges, I'll be throwing a fruit, because that fruit animation cancels the fall. So it's sort of fall damage, if you will. There's also these neat little auto-scroller sections. coins in this game work as they do in literally any other game. You get 100 of them, I think you get an extra life. So right there you can see me throwing the fruit just to cancel any fall animations.
This is gonna be useful.
That knife is not going to be useful. We won't be using it once this entire run. We'll be using it once this... You can jump on Tantor there if you want to. He's very bouncy for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. There's lots of very precise jumps just to try and minimize the amount of falling that you have to do. That guy can sometimes just snipe you from ages away. This time he didn't. I was lucky. So I think it's this next jump here pretty soon. Yeah, off of this cliff. This is unnecessarily hard for some reason. And we made it across, nice. This is also the first instance where the amazing control scheme of this game comes into play, because contradictory to any common sense, the up key is not the up arrow, it is in fact enter. So I have to do some very strange grips in order to play this game. That's not that big of a deal yet, but it'll be much more so later on, in like the last 2 levels. That's time for some mighty elephant ASMR. I don't know why, but these elephants are way louder than everything else on this game. This level is an entire auto-scroller. You're just holding down the entire time, doing a couple jumps just to avoid these logs. But other than that, you're not really doing a whole lot. Collect some bananas on the way. Bananas give you health. You can lose a little bit of time if you run into those gorillas that are running around, because you do sort of stutter a little bit, but just getting hit by debris or something like that, it just gets rid of a little bit of health. It doesn't slow you down. There was also those cool side paths that you could go down, but they also lose you time. Tarzan would do like a cool sliding animation, but unfortunately we don't get to see that. So there we collected one of the quarters of that monkey drawing. We can collect 3 of them, but if we get the 4th one, that's when it triggers the bonus level. The little orange fruit that you might have seen there in the corner briefly, those extend your health bar. They give you a little bit more like extra health to play with. This level would normally have the best song in the entire game. Good old Son of Man by Phil Collins, but unfortunately, again, there is no music in the PC version. That rhino is never that cooperative. That was very smooth. This is also a pretty straightforward level, so there's not much to explain really. You can enjoy some sweet, sweet jungle ASMR.
Ah, that's better.
There's also there's like, I want to say 5 different types of fruit you can throw as your weapon, but really this is the only time this ever comes into play. You throw that one fruit to kill that one monkey in one hit. Other than that, you don't care about the different types of fruit. Has an intended little damage boost there. It works really nicely. It gets you just enough height to make it across the chasm. And now it's time for, I guess, a boss level. You gotta fight Sabor. You have just enough time, because normally you're not supposed to, when he turns around, you have just enough time to give him a little poke to trigger him running away again. He's normally supposed to jump at you, and it's gonna be, there's a weird like dodge mechanic things that you have to do, but you can thankfully hit him just enough, just in time before he does that. And this is one of the first levels where you actually do have to pay a little bit of attention to your health, because you could possibly die if you're not careful. I'm getting those bananas just to be safe. So second phase of this fight here. It is not different in any way. He just takes, I think, 1 or 2 more hits than it. Oh, there, you get to see that little jump that he does. Oh, he's supposed to go the other way, but I guess because I missed the hit. It's a little awkward, but that's fine. Didn't lose too much more time.
Oh, JazzY, just wanted to shout out a couple people in chat right now. There's one and only Mr. Walrus3451 shouting you out with a PogChamp.
Hey, Murso. Hello, hello.
And Eraser said, found my next speed game.
Hell yeah. I'll hold you to that.
Actually, if you would be able to see the window size that JazzY is playing this game on, it is absolutely ludicrous. I'm actually tempted to uncrop the game, because it is smaller than my hand, I would say.
It is quite something to behold. I can't remember the exact ratio, but it's something like 140 by 280 or whatever it is.
Yeah, we also got a couple donations. One by Uranea, which is also ESA staff, so thank you very much. Did you know all supporters of the event are 200% more likely to PB at their next speedrun? That's $26, thank you very much. And this guy over there, Spear, donating $5, saying Windows 8 Plus might be the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in a category name.
And there it is, we beat Sabor.
Hopefully I didn't talk over the exciting fight.
No.
Okay,
There's
okay.
not much exciting things going on in this game. This is also just a bit of a strange level. It's similar to running away from the elephants earlier, except Jane just gets hit by everything in his way. It doesn't matter at all. There's all these monkeys, there's snakes and trees and these branches. You just run into everything. It doesn't matter. The one exception is this one monkey coming up here, because he can hit you, this one. Exactly like that, except I somehow made it out from the pit. I don't know how that happened. But yeah, if that one specific monkey hits you at a perfect time, he like eats your jumps, so you just fall in the pit, and there's nothing you can do about it. Except that time somehow. I don't know how that happened.
Okay, I just want to announce something else real quick. Kainalo sent a very special message into the Omnibar. So that will appear in about 10 seconds or 20 seconds or so. very much looking forward to that.
I can't wait.
You can turn around to if you want to see. Actually, there's a screen there too. Yeah. If you're not busy with the game.
This is one of the few times I kind of am.
Okay.
Let's see if I can... Because there's a bunch of baboons running in my face and I have to deflect them with this parasol. It's very intense. I'm sorry, Kainala.
Welcome to the official Hack 22 Omnibar Petting Zoo. Can we get a clap for that?
Nice. Thank you, Kainala. So at the end of this level is the one trick that I mentioned. I'm gonna give it a few tries because, like I said, I'm playing this on a tiny, tiny resolution. And getting that trick, it doesn't save that much time. It's like, if I remember correctly, it's like 8 seconds. But it is pretty cool. I'll give it a couple of tries, and it doesn't take very long to retry it if I miss it, so... And we'll give it a couple honest tries. We'll see what happens. One thing to mention about this level is Turk also has this weird delay in his jump, so if I press the jump button, it takes like another extra half second before he jumps. Which is just very strange game design, but hey, well, we'll work with it.
So Warus pointed out, the human eye can't see more than 120 times 480 anyways.
That's true. That's true.
Just what I needed.
Yeah, we also have a $25 by Fluffy Mittens without a comment. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So right here is if I clip into this box very specifically, the hitboxes kind of don't align properly, so I can just clip through the floor, through the boxes. It is a very specific, and like I said, the small resolution is not helping. But I have a pretty generous estimate, so I have a little bit of time to mess around with this. That was very close. You have to like hit the very edge of this box. Okay, I'll give it another 3 tries. I'm very close with a lot of these attempts. That was also... one more. Nah. So what would happen is you would just fall straight through the floor and you would fall for like a solid few seconds, and then eventually it would just wrap you around to the very top of this pole. So it would skip the entire climbing animation of this pole and you would end the level immediately. It's not that big of a thing, but like I said, it's the one speed trick in this game. Like an actual skip. Now we do the same camp as Tarzan. It's a little different, but it's, I don't know, it's a very short level compared to the other ones. This one guy right here is, yes, he can be very annoying. He can be right in the middle of that one box that you have to go under, and there's nothing you can do about it. This is another one of those very oddly precise jumps to... Yes, exactly like that. Wait for those boxes. There we go.
That's better. That's better. That's better. That's better.
Journey to the Treehouse. This is probably normally the hardest level in this game. It's just very long, and there's a couple like if you're playing this casually, there's a couple very nasty traps set for you. Let's put it that way. Because you just sort of come on, there we go. You just sort of have to know that they exist, otherwise they will kill you instantly. And this level also has, I'm pretty sure, the hardest jump just anyway in the game. is unnecessarily hard.
Got it.
So stuff like that branch falling away, for instance, if you stand on it, if you don't know that, it's just gonna kill you. So there's two very similar looking jumps right after each other. This is not the hard one, that's easy peasy, but this next one right afterwards, right here, you have to be on the very, that's not gonna work it, very edge of this nest thing to hit that vine. It is way, way harder than it looks, please just trust me.
That's better.
But we made it across fine first try, so we're all good. Have to wait for this hippo. It's a little RNG when he comes over here. Oh, come on. Work with me here. There. I don't know what those are, like parrots or whatever. I don't know how you're supposed to avoid getting hit by them. They just gank you the second you hit the floor. Nothing you can do about it. Not what I meant to do, but it worked, so whatever. There's a lot of planks here too, that's like, as you can see, that just fall away the second you hit them. Again, if you don't know that they're there, you just die. So that's more amazing game design. Now, oh, never mind. There's one more level. I thought we were ahead of where we were. This is where my epic grips have to come into play, because like I said at the beginning of this game, the up key is not the up arrow. It is the enter key, which is just brilliant.
That's better.
This is also a very short level. I don't honestly really know what you have to, like what there is to do here casually. Just everything's in your way anyway. These ropes can be pretty janky at times. You just don't grab onto them, especially this next one right here. Thankfully he grabbed on.
That's better.
And that's that level. Now we get to the level I was thinking I was at earlier. So this one. If I was playing on anything other than the window that I am right now, this would be a lot easier. But I'll have to engage some gamer poses just to see what I'm doing in a little bit here when we get to the Tantor section. There's more like very like unnecessarily precise inputs that you have to do. So there's that stealth crocodile coming at you from behind the rocks. But yes, this Tantor section coming up here. Unnecessarily hard, and I really can't see what I'm doing. Because you can't, if you press like the down button to crouch down on Tantor, he only stays down for a very limited amount of time. Hey, okay, we made it across. That's fine. So you have to like really time your inputs very well to actually go under those branches. Didn't hit the guy, did I? Please. Whatever, the checkpoint's right there, so we don't lose that much time. I'm not hitting the dude. Please, hit the guy. The guys also stay dead if you've killed them once, so this is also... Just dying here is not nearly as big of a deal as it seems. It's the same with these dudes. The first, if you die here, the guys from the beginning still stay dead. Have to be pretty careful there, because once you hit the guy, the falling crate can still kill you, and it is a one-shot kill thing. And there's Clayton standing there, waiting for us.
Don't let him get away!
Alright. One more level. We're going to fight Clayton. This is largely an auto-scroller until the very end, where we do a little fight with Clayton.
I'm going to have you stuffed.
You can dodge the... I don't know what these are. They look like raccoons to me. I'm pretty sure they aren't raccoons, but that's what they look like to me. If you do time your jumps perfectly, you can jump over those guys, but it is very hard to do.
You won't stop me from taking the gorillas.
There we go. I did one.
You're mine, ape man.
So you saw that it is in fact possible, and I'm not lying to you. Alright, just the fight with Clayton here. So our time is coming up pretty soon here.
I got you now.
We just gotta hit him 4 times, and that's it. There's always a set sequence that he does.
A scratch. Merely a scratch.
So one more hit, and that's time soon. And there, time.
You did it? You did it? I can't believe it! Wow! I bet you're good enough to try the medium
Yeah,
difficulty
Mr. Time
of
was
it.
very much on time there. It totally doesn't stop the timer late.
It's fine. It's close enough. And when you finish the run, Turk gradually just roasts you by telling you to just play it on a harder difficulty. But yeah, that's Tarzan. I hope you enjoyed Jungle ASMR Simulator. I think Dimo is up next with another gem of a game, so I hope you enjoy that one. And yeah, thank you for watching.
Yeah, and the whole Finnish delegation is here because Kotti just arrived, so...
Nice. The
Very
entire
good.
gang's here.
But yeah, thank you, JazzY.
Yeah, thank you.